just came back from a walk, and I was thinking on my walk, I wonder how many of these people I'm walking by are lonely. Are you lonely? I'm definitely lonely. It's a strange feeling. Not unfamiliar. Quite familiar. But as you age, it changes. The feeling of loneliness changes. It becomes deeper, more weighted, heavy. Maybe because everything, when you get older, starts to become heavier than it was when you were younger, which makes sense, obviously. Wear and tear on your mind and your body wear and tear. But yeah, sometimes if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not feeling enough energy to give off extra for people that I interact with, just by looking at them, eye contact, or having a quick conversation, or if I don't have that energy, I notice that I walk with my head down. And a lot of times I wear my headphones and I don't have anything playing. And that is my own protective measure to keep people away and to not have to engage, which is terrible. I admit it. It's a terrible thing, because we are social creatures. We need people. We need each other. We need to connect. We need to feel like we are part of something bigger. And that's one of my biggest problems right now, because I have a really hard time connecting to people and to want to connect to people, really. But when you don't have a lot of energy to give, you want to block it off so they don't absorb your negative energy. That's what's going on in my head. And that sounds like kind of like a martyr thing, but it's really fucking not. It's more like, why should you have to suffer because I'm suffering? Why should you get the brunt of my bad state? Inevitably. No, not always, but at times, of course, you will get it anyways, whether requested or not, because of my inability to control it and how it manifests outwards to affect people innocently. And I'm proud of those moments, but if they happen, where you lose your temper, I rarely lose my temper at people who are not being rude and belligerent to me first. Rarely. But even now, I really actively look to avoid conflict, because I've realized that if you avoid conflict, it benefits you more than you think. Engaging in the conflict, unless it's something worthy of, I don't know, even then I question what is worthy of conflict. I guess certain scenarios. I mean, if someone's in danger, you're not gonna just walk by. I mean, I don't think I could, but I'm not talking about those kinds of situations. I'm just talking about, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just rambling. I was thinking about loneliness, and I was thinking about how many of the people who are just walking by feeling lonely. And I wish I had more energy to kind of push out towards them, to cushion them a little bit. Because today's been hard for me. Really fucking hard. 3 hours at the dealership to tell me that I need a new hybrid battery, which is all over the forums. If you have a cheap Wrangler HEV, PHEV, 4xe, that's what I have. It has been, I'm not even gonna get into it, but 3 hours to tell me that I need a new battery, and that in that follow-up appointment, that's going to take days to do diagnostics and to install the battery and all of that, I guess, because it's an electric battery. This is a symbol of my impulsivity and my lack of thinking before acting. And so I'm paying for it right now because I can't afford this cheap. Anyways, I still really appreciate each and every one of you for watching my videos and for commenting and liking and even silent watching and not saying anything. I appreciate you guys watching. And I hope if you do feel lonely that you feel less alone feeling lonely, because